Downhill meets Supercross, it's Hardline Tasmania 2025. It felt like Hardline dropped the ball this year, inviting so many women, then creating a course that could only be completed by the elite men. But it was Gracey Hemstreet to prove the doubters wrong and do the impossible. After missing the first 2 days of practice, she was the only female rider to complete a full run without error, a huge achievement and an even bigger step forward for women's mountain bike racing. It's not just the snakes that bite at Hardline Tasmania, and for Charlie Hatton, it was the Wombat Gap that took a big chunk of his confidence, ensuring Charlie would be first out the gate on race day. Final mention from seeding goes to Asa Vermette, the 18-year-old with another year to race in juniors, laying it down with the fastest qualifying time, beating the established elite by a small margin. The action got going even before the race started this year, with favourite Ronan Dunne going down hard in practice, missing out on a chance to compete in the final. And then we had Gracey in the final, making Hardline look like a walk in the park, styling out her run on the final jump. What a thing to see. Then it was the turn of plywood warrior Matt Jones finishing his run with the first ever backflip in a Hardline Tasmania race run. In his words,
"Well, I knew I could do it, but I've never felt more pathetic pulling for a backflip. I was so out of breath. And I hardly even got round, to be honest."
39-year-old legend of downhill and enduro Sam Hill put on a show.
So here he comes then, Sam Hill completes Red Bull Hardline Tasmania. What a run from the world champ in the past.
40-year-old man of steel G. Atherton rode with aggression on his new S200 Atherton bike, only 3.5 seconds behind teammate Charlie Hatton. Then the man that sounds like a special you would avoid at an Italian restaurant, Kiwi Tahuto Ariki Penne, laid down a rowdy run to take provisional first place.
4 thousandths off Old Gwynedd. So this is looking good for Tahuto Arika. Last jump for him. Is it going to be red or will it be green? He goes fastest.
Then Bernard Kerr delighted at the finish with the run of his life.
That was incredible.
Yeah, that was a really, really good run.
Taking massive chances all the way down, BK admitting it wasn't a perfect run, suggesting there was still more time left on the Medina track. And we didn't have to wait long. This 65-kilo rider, Troy Brosnan, behind at the first split.
Kerr was all out.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm interested to see, right? Troy looks smooth, but I don't know if he's quite as aggressive.
Well, he's close.
This man was riding for the win.
Controlled it well. Goes for the Wombat Gap, gets over it as well.
Benefiting from some local knowledge with a sneaky inside line.
Both inside way farther than everyone else.
The crowd were delighted to see Troy take the hot seat. And then it was time for something special. Could Jackson Goldstone get redemption on the Hardline course? A crash 12 months earlier, ending his race season before it even started.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jackson rode with the arrogance required to take the win, combining precision with style and stealing the inside line from the locals.
Carrying down here then. Turns 21 in just a couple of days' time.
Oh, and he does it as well. Not as clean as Troy, though.
An absolutely unbelievable comeback then for Jackson Goldstone. Here he comes. A massive whip to finish. And he goes fastest by 2.3 seconds.
But the junior Asa Vermette was left at the top, providing Hardline viewers with the ultimate crescendo. However, nerves appeared to take over straight out the gate.
And we know this is super quick, gets wayward off that drop.
Could Asa pull it back?
Oh, Asa, you got it, Asa!
It's really smooth through there.
Carrying good pace through there as well, yeah.
It's so fast. This is where he made up so much time.
Step up, then 3:17 is the time to beat Asa Vermette. Come on!
So close, but it wasn't to be. What a result for Canadian Jackson Goldstone, a fairy tale story after a year sat on the sidelines from a huge crash on the same course to end Hardline Tasmania 2025 on the top step. If you enjoyed this video, then check out my 5 must-see moments from Rampage 2024 just over here.